What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C, and in this video, y'all, I'm going to be reviewing the Love and Hip Hop Reunion Pop 1, Season 4. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this, as unfortunately, the previews were more exciting than the actual show itself. And, you know, personally to me, I thought Monique was going to bring, it just seemed like you could tell it was kind of cue cardish, you know what I mean? It wasn't nothing like, who she really is. You know, it just seemed like she was following a cue card, y'all. I just, well, by the way, other good news. I just want to thank all y'all, my YouTube buddies, and I'll say that towards the end, and everyone who's been supporting me. Thank you, thank you. I reached 300 subscribers, and I'm just so ecstatic, y'all. That is, sorry, y'all, I'm shaking my little table, shaking the table, okay? I just want to thank you all. I appreciate that. Without y'all, I wouldn't be where I'm at. But let's get into this, and then I'll do my shout out then, y'all. This may not, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this ain't gonna be long because what we were working with tonight. Let's get started first. We have to have Monique, and you got Erica, and I guess she's going to do like 7 changes of wardrobe between both reunions, because I thought the green dress, even though I know they usually stay in the same clothes, but I don't know why I was going to think in part 2, but she already switched, from red to green, in the first scene, you got it with first her and saying, Monique claims that she at first, then some people might have been shocked that she was doing this reunion, but the reason why I personally wasn't shocked about it, because if anybody remembers Charm School, the first season, Monique was the overseer, whatever, at Charm School, and she hosted the reunion then. And you had Boots and Bucky, okay, was on there, and I remember she had to it got to the point you had security guards, and Monique was, I don't know what she was about to do, when she was about to go in there and talk to Boots, okay, if y'all ever remember Favorite of Love, the other one that we haven't seen ever since Charm School, or whatever may around him now, whatever. We haven't seen Boots in a minute. I forgot what her real name was or whatever. But, so I wasn't surprised, to see that she hosted this show, considering she's been, been messing with VH1 for a minute. So, I wasn't shocked. But the way she said it, y'all, I could have sworn Monique had key cards. It was nice to see her and everything else. You see, she been working them out. And she's up here talking about, she one time watched a Love and Hip Hop marathon, and she realized she got so many stories to tell, because you got from Erica and some other folks or whatever, and y'all know everybody just like me, we're like, okay, no offense, Monique, could you please get to the guest and see what the hell's supposed to pop off based on what we see when we stay in previews. But not Lee, she just I don't know what's going on in here in that outfit. I mean, it was a cute dress, but here just the birds inspired. To each his own. But anyway, so you got the Erica and Sin and the Rich Triangle. First, you got Erica and Sin, and they had to talk and do the things about their sexy relationship and show, some of their softcore porn scenes or whatever, focused on the only thing of the relationship is anything that had to do with physical wise, you know what I mean? Not even like I love you or, the closeness, but on the physical point, you know what I mean? Ass and titties, all in this case. Kissing, girl on thing. Nothing about really showing like there's any love besides physical love or whatever, lust more so, whatever. Just like So you got Eric, Eric, it turned out Eric was going to approach her. First it was like, no, I don't want to do it. Then they came together, realized they were the closest, and you got Rich up there, and then, of course, here they're just doing part 2 of what we seen in the last episode. That's all we seen all tonight was like, didn't we seen this, which wasn't even finished in the last one? So you got Erica again, Rich is like this, Cindy, no offense towards her, I don't know her, but she's nothing more than a prop. Then you got Erica, of course, you got Richard Erica, because she got to sit here and talk about again about how she feels like, if Rich is like this, well, if I give you that, basically like this, if I tell you to sing a laugh, don't sit here and sit in my lap. if you respect, you know, y'all relationship, supposing y'all really together, whatever, you wouldn't come to daddy's lap, you wouldn't send Rich Dollar's lap, you wouldn't send and give me lap dances. I mean, he would say all that, but you get what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? And you know, Erica's like, well, she took it as this way. She's like, well, I took it as like you were showing me affection, the affection I was trying to give for you when I was in a relationship. You know, I've been riding down you, even down to the tattoos of Bubba, don't tell me. And you know, you're seeing this kind of looking like, okay, besides to show the couple of clips of her and Rich, you know, you can kind of tell that they were still possibly messing around. Sin still doesn't know whether or not they've been sleeping together or not. That's still up in the air. And you just got, I'm sorry, y'all, like I said, this whole episode was no reunion. I forgot, it's not an episode. But this whole reunion was just, and Sin realizes like, okay, y'all still have feelings with each other. Monique noticed that she still, you know, everybody who was up there during the 3 out of 4 scenes, groups of people came there. It was some, you know, I understand Monique is the peacemaker. That's what she's the peacemaker and narrator of this whole scenario. And in the end, they're going back and forth. And now, Rich, you know, Monique knows that they both love each other. But when she asked Rich, does he still love her? First, he's talking about, well, you know, America, you know what I'm saying? You know, America knows that I love Erica, but that was the yes or no question. Then he finally admits that he did. And, you know, like I said, Sin is looking in the corner like, what the hell? So she ends up basically realizing, like, you still have feelings. And, you know, we can still tell clearly that Erica is not over Rich and Rich is not Rich. It's the same thing we've been seeing since the beginning of the season. So after that, we got the backstage, y'all. That's when it's really happening. You know, just fast forward. And then Erica's telling basically saying, you know, you can't tell me how to feel. Because, you know, Sin's like basically like, you know, if you still have feelings with dude, you need to go on. I think something like that. Like I said, we just seen da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay? As far as our, you know, back and forth bickering. And, you know, Sin was just starting to cry and left out, you know, Erica's guest green room or whatever, right? So she ends up telling, you know, just telling like it's like get out, something like, or Sin went out her own. Then Rich asked, can he go back there? And she's just like, I'm so sick and tired of you again. And Rich ended up believing she was just like sick and tired. You know, Rich is like saying, like, just like said on stage, you need to take responsibility. Erica wants her cake and eat it too, and she wants ice cream and the damn milkshake. That's pretty much all she wants. You know what I'm saying? Extra candles on the cake. I'm just saying. Okay. So then, when Rich is leaving out the room, then she and just said, if y'all want to love a hip-hop reunion, y'all get it about the hip-hop reunion. I'm thinking like, ain't this the same thing they said when they edited out when she got in a fight with the female who was supposed to be the decoy detective or whatever, Rich, one of his other bras on the side, whatever, and she slept with her. And then it was, like I said, this was on like Nicole bitchy and stuff like that, but it didn't show this part on last season. But she was like this, you know, fuck loving hip hop or something like that, you know, towards the end, you know, whatever. So she's letting you know she's giving you a show, and when she go to the show, she's changing wardrobe just for y'all. So that's pretty much it, because like I said, Rich had left the room. He's just like, okay, whatever, you should drop it. Like I said, it's just the same pattern. Then we go back, y'all. The next scene, I don't know why Rashida, both times Rashida was sitting at the couch 2 times. I don't think she was there when Tahiry and Joe together, but it was 2 times that Rashida was on the couch, and she just sat there, had some gladiators, I think boots or sandals on, and I think they were boots. This is cold up there in New York. But, I mean, she just was up there, was like, why is she up there? I could see maybe the introduction, but it was just like she was there another time and just didn't say anything, and I don't know why she was up there and she had no purpose. There was a couple of people up there and didn't have no purpose, and they just sat there. And you have the scene with Naomi. You got Rashida, I think, between Erica, and I think Rich is on the other side of Naomi. I forgot some other people. You didn't understand why they were up there. I think Janay up there. Like I said, it's too many folks. That wasn't even needed. Okay. So Naomi, there, you know, Monique's talking about now. Naomi had a small part, and she stepped in the scenes. And you know how we were just going a little time that she was on there, but she made so much of an impact. Okay, so as soon as Naomi just said, you know, when Monique was asking, like, you know, basically how she came to be about, you know, on the show, not really asking, but you know, Naomi just saying, you know, I just was a real bitch, and I just came in off walls and all. You hear Erica, well, you still a stripper, but you know, because she's like, I used to be a stripper. Here go Erica, you still are a stripper. You know, when I came from the bottom, you still are from the bottom, bitch. You know, all this other stuff, okay? So, you know, Erica, because that's how she goes when she starts talking and shit like that, okay? She was just on the roll. So then, basically, Naomi, you know, was trying to do this, and we see about 20 security guards. So, We see a swing, but we didn't. I personally, unless I'm going to feel like keep winding back and stuff, I did not see whether or not um Miss Nile was able, get a hand in and stuff like that. But the way Monique was saying, y'all stepped on my shoes, y'all, and everybody just laughed. And you know how unfortunately that makes the show a little bit more awkward is when you got the laughing track in, and or people are laughing at times where it doesn't make any sense or whatever. And but she sat them down. It had to move Erica and them down to the back of the couch on both sides so that they were at the end and switched whatever. And then basically, Monique was asking about, I guess their beef, whatever. And Nile said she understood, I guess like saying once she had, was on the show. And Nile admitted, like, I realized, like, she understands where Erica's coming from. And she had no intentions of sitting here and once. She didn't come to fight her, even though she just 2 seconds ago tried to fight her. But y'all just rolled me here. But like I said, I'm watching just like y'all, so I may be interpreted differently. Okay? So Erica, was like, I always had your back and stuff until that stuff you put off in the studio. That's when we fell out and stuff like that. And it kind of just ended like that. You don't know whether they're just calming down a resolution, but it kind of was like, okay, end scene. Y'all ain't got enough unless you plan on fighting her again. Maybe it's too much peace in that scene, if you know what I mean. Maybe not enough ratings, but maybe she was going to try to go in with both. Maybe she's supposed to throw shoes or some shit. I'm just saying, once Nile was saying, I didn't come here to fight you, and was kind of talking a little bit more peaceful, more sensible, end scene, next couple. So then we got Tahiry and Joe Budden. And, of course, they're talking about when they got together and they broke up. And then, again, Joe's back to some basically said, I'm past you, whatever, I'm good. But at the same time, we got Tahiry's up there crying, I always had your back. And he told me you were never in my thick of thin. Like I said, we're just seeing ping pong yin between them two. Like I said, a lot of stuff I'm saying we all have seen if you watch the whole entire whole season. It's like we're all, as far as the viewers or as watchers, we're seeing the same stuff again. So she says she's done it over with. Joel's mom was in the audience or something like that. And he's basically like, he knows her. Nobody knows her better than him. And nobody knows him better than her. One of them type of things. So even though they talking smack, he did at the end admit that he still cares something about her. So do we really need to go on for me to go like 3 or 4 minutes about what was said between them, which was kind of already said in 8 episodes at least. Okay. Now let's get to the last scene with Tahiry and Peter Gunz. And what I was saying was we have it where first you have Tara who has this new pixie cup hairstyle. By the way, Nayandy was there for 2 seconds, and Monique asked him was she still talking to Mercedes. And I know I can't get that man's name right to save my damn life. And she still says she talked to me every time I can. And, Monique was just like, I know you're getting them coins because you got to, do, with a them paid calls, how much they be calling. Okay, next, let's go back to the Tara and Peter Gunz. And, of course, it turns out that Peter Gunz, of course, does say, which was brought up by Bonnie Blue and a couple other people, that he was in a relationship and he was engaged to a girl who had a baby or had a baby on the way by a lady in New Orleans when he met Tara. So he was saying Tara thought that they weren't together at first. So, we're together. So it wasn't really saying whether or not she still knew about it. And, Monique, of course, asked, like, well, do you understand how Amina feels? And, of course, Tara feels like she's hurt, but she's just like to a certain point she understood, like Amina's where she once was type of thing, But she said actually she used to listen to Amina's music and stuff like that for 3 whole years where she worked at. This was like, and once she this was a little bit after she performed because like I said, you just hear the same thing about Peter realized he was, both of them deserved better when he was playing both of them and he so-called broke up and blase and stuff like that, right? And then it was kind of awkward. I don't know, for some reason, like, I first thought he was going to come to stage. The first thing they did was do, obviously, a remix version of Two Wrongs Don't Figure Right, when he's bringing up everything from, like, he left his main chick for the side chick, got married, and, this is when he said left for the side or whatever, and, she's now Mrs. Panky and all this other stuff, he trying to be like Stevie J, and then I think her song was only cut to a verse and stuff, but I don't know, it just felt like the timing of the song, I'm like, first of all, like I said, she never got really the attention that she deserved as far as getting the musical attention. It would just seem like her storyline. Maybe she might beat somebody's ass. Maybe she would have got her music played more, promoted through the episode. But, that's just me. But it's my opinion. I just felt like I I wasn't surprised to see her probably perform, but it was just weird to see her perform when, you know, you got this controversy. Let's get this controversy, the song that's going with the situation, this controversy slash ratings, and sit here and talk about it right then and there. So she does perform her song, and then she sits down, and that's what I'm saying. Tara talks about the part how she felt that she actually first didn't have no problem with Amina, but even now she's like she doesn't wish to tell her will, even though she's upset about the situation. You know, she don't have too much ill will towards her, but at the same time she's still upset. And then, so like I said, this is not going to be long because the damn thing wasn't even. You know, that's what part two is supposed to be for. And did y'all notice? And if y'all watched the end also, they finally Amina said the music from the artist will mean two wrongs to feel right, whatever the single was, and it only took like the season to be over with before they did that. Just letting y'all know. Okay. So, anyways, y'all, she sat here and you know, Monique pretty much had, like I said, we're just hearing the same thing for, but Tara to say this, I think Monique, Tara said, you know, I guess he would be upset if he seen her, you know, Monty did the same thing or was off with another dude. And Peter, and you know, Amina needs to make sure it clicks in, whatever he's still saying about, he would be upset, I guess, if she was with another dude or was the other way around. But I don't know, like I said, I ain't gonna lie, I was starting to get sleepy after saying that. But it pretty much ends with Monique asking this here. Amina, do you see yourself ended up possibly, or you know, being, you know, or do you worry you might end up like Tara for 13 years now? And on that note, we won't get to answer if you hear that answer to that question until part 2 next week, y'all. And that's pretty much it ends. And then they have this damn hashtag about you know, should Erica work it out with Rich or work it out with Sin? So I forgot who had so much percentage, but that's pretty much how it ended, y'all. It really wasn't that much going on, you know what I mean? And that's the best I can do. I'm sorry. But anyways, y'all, I just wanted to thank y'all all for all the love and support. Like I said, thank you very much. Also, just let y'all know, I may try to slide in a picture of some of my mom in part of the next video. My mama's birthday is tomorrow, and she's going to be 70. So she's been here a wonderful 70 years young. So I'm grateful about that. So anyways, y'all, I just want to say shout out to Mike B, shout out to some more love, Majestic, the Ghetto View, Marcus Williams, Jay Mayo, Self-Esteem Queen, Sqweekie Jones, Demille TV, Janay also Maureen and Linda. Also, I'm not trying to forget anybody. I'm not trying to stagger it. I think that's everybody I have for now. Tiffany Adams. It's just so many people that I can't even list right now, as far as all ongoing love support. Because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be able to do this. I know I'm just rambling on the stuff. And I mean, some of the comments like, you know, shout out to Just Read My Book. She's usually there. Woodrow. I hope I'm saying her name right. It's just so many people. Ashley B. She's usually in the love and hip hop. Has been on this particular one, but it's just so many, like, you know, the main subscribers I think have my head is usually like mainly commenting and stuff like that. But it's just so many people. Thank you all from Bella. I can get gold list on and on, but I just want to say again, thank y'all, because like I said, y'all are the reason why I'm able to keep, you know, y'all the reason why I got subscribed to them. That's how I'll end that, y'all, because there would be, that's it. Yeah, but other than that, y'all, I will definitely see y'all next video, and y'all have a lovely night and lovely day and weekend. But yeah, like I said, y'all mostly will see me tomorrow night, because Mary Jane is coming on tomorrow night, so I will do a review for that. Alright, y'all, take care. Like I said, sorry, y'all know this seemed dull and dry, but yeah, that's what they gave us, just dull and dry.